Imagine waking up on a Saturday with zero product, zero cash, and one crazy deadline. Earn your first $1,000 before Monday. Sounds insane, right? Now picture that same 48-hour sprint, laying the foundation for a business that breaks 7 figures within a year. Marketing hype? Noah Kagan's done it again and again, and tonight I'm unpacking the exact playbook he calls the $1 Million Weekend. But this isn't fridge magnet motivation. When you grasp the 2 mental triggers most people ignore, you'll realize the biggest obstacle isn't money, time, or idea, but it's the 12 inches between your ears. Stick around, because halfway through, I'll reveal the single question that can land your first paying customer. No website, no ads, zero risk. Run the same experiment this weekend, and you could be the next success story we feature. Launching a business takes investors, spreadsheets, and months of planning. Noah Kagan discovered the truth is the exact opposite. The faster you start, the faster reality smacks you with what works and what needs to be trashed. Quick flashback: after getting fired from Facebook, Noah had exactly $100 in the bank and an ego in free fall. Instead of licking his wounds, he set the same 48-hour challenge you're about to hear: launch, sell, and get real money in the door before Monday. By Sunday night, they'd sold digital toolkits to strangers on the internet. Those first scrappy dollars snowballed into AppSumo, a platform now pulling in 8 figures a year. The lesson? You don't need a perfect idea. You need a painful problem to solve and the guts to solve it faster than anyone else. So if you've ever caught yourself saying, "I'm not ready yet," listen up. In the next few minutes, we'll smash the 2 biggest blockers keeping your business stuck in airplane mode. And hey, if you want weekly, no excuse tactics for starting and scaling fast, hit subscribe and ring the bell right now. One question before we dive deeper. If you had to earn your first $100 by Monday, what problem would you solve? Drop it in the comment. Your $1 Million Weekend might start there. Chapter 1. Mindset. Start and ask. Ever notice how the starting line looks like a brick wall until you step right through it? That wall is built from 2 bricks, the fear to start and the fear to ask. Noah calls them silent killers because they murder ideas before they're even born. The fear to start. Picture Noah on a couch in Austin, staring at a blank Google Doc titled Next Big Thing. 5 hours later, the page was still blank. So he did something radical. He stopped planning and pressed publish. He posted a 1-sentence offer on Reddit: "I'll build a custom marketing plan for your startup for $50, delivered tonight." Within 10 minutes, 2 strangers paid him via PayPal. Were the plans perfect? Nope. But the tiny explosion of real money shattered the illusion that he needed 100 hours of prep. Momentum was born in 10 minutes, not 10 months. Grab your phone, set a 10-minute timer, and post a simple offer wherever your potential customers hang out. When the buzzer rings, hit send, imperfect grammar and all. The fear to ask. Fast forward, Noah's prepping his first AppSumo deal. He needs a big software company to slash its price by 90% for his tiny list. Sounds impossible, unless you ask. He cold emailed 20 CEOs with this line: "What would it take for me to get your tool in the hands of 10,000 hungry entrepreneurs this weekend?" 7 replied. 1 said yes. That single yes generated $3,148 hours and birthed the AppSumo flywheel. Write 1 bold ask for a discount, partnership, or first sale and send it today. 1 reply can flip the weekend. Glue them together. Starting creates proof. Asking for multiple proofs to profit. Treat them like lungs. Skip 1 and your business suffocates. You've smashed the mindset wall. Now let's pick an idea people will pay for. In Chapter 2, we'll use Noah's 15-minute problem blitz to uncover and validate a winning concept before lunch on day 1. Don't blink, because this next exercise separates weekend hustlers from Monday millionaires. Chapter 2. Find and validate an idea in 48 hours. Step 1. Mindset unlocked. Step 2. Pick an idea that prints money fast. Here's Noah's lightning-fast system. Nicknamed the 15-minute problem blitz. Hunt for burning pain. Set a timer for 5 minutes and brain dump answers to 1 ruthless prompt. What annoys my friends, coworkers, or followers so much that they'd gladly pay to make it disappear? Scroll your texts, Reddit subs, or Slack channels. Look for the same complaint popping up like a broken record. Deadlines, dog hair, data entry, doesn't matter. Circle 3. Score the top 3. Rate each problem 1 to 5 on urgency, budget, reach. Urgency, how painful is it? Budget, will people pay? Reach, how many suffer from it? Add the scores. Highest total wins. No overthinking, trust the math. Noah's example. In 2010, indie founders kept whining that lifetime deals are impossible to find. Urgency 5. Budget 4, reach 4, total 13. That green lit the first AppSumo bundle. Validate with the pre-sale first DM. Pick up your phone and send this exact message to 10 potential customers. I'm putting together a solution that kills the problem. If I can get it to you by Monday for dollar price, would you grab it? No landing page, no logo. You need 3 yeses out of 10 to sprint forward. Anything less than tweak the offer or dump the idea and re-roll. Noah's first weekend, he DM'd freelance designers, need curated Photoshop icons, $25, ready Sunday night. 4 bought before he'd created a single icon. Pause the video, run the Blitz, and post your winning problem plus score in the comments. I'll reply with 1 tactic to sharpen your offer. In Chapter 3, we'll turn those early yeses into your first $1,000 before Monday with an MVP so lean it makes Silicon Valley blush. Plus, I'll share the pricing formula Noah used to triple conversions overnight. Stick around, your clock is ticking. Chapter 3, launch your first $1,000 before Monday. You've got 3 pre-sale yes and a ticking clock. The mission now is to turn interest into income fast. Noah's rule, build the smallest thing that solves the problem, collect money, iterate later. He calls it the minimum valuable offer. Build a 1-hour MVP. Skip the website, open a Google Doc and outline. Problem. 1 painful sentence. Promise. The result your buyer wants. Process. 3 bullet steps showing how they'll get it. Drop a Loom video if a demo helps. Paste a Stripe or PayPal link, and boom, your sales page is live. Noah's first AppSumo deal was a Google Doc with a Buy Now button, and it cleared $3,000 that weekend. Price with the benefit divided by time formula. Take the future benefit you deliver, estimate the days until the customer feels it, and anchor the price to that ratio. Example, save a freelancer 10 hours a week, worth $500 in 2 days. $500 divided by 2 equal $250. Anchor. Charge 20 to 30% of that $49 to $79 to feel like a steal. Noah used this on his marketing plan tonight offer. Benefit equal $1,000 in potential new revenue. Time equal 1 day, anchor $1,000 divided by 1. Priced at $197 and sold out. Collect money and over-deliver. Message every yes, paste the payment link, and set a 24-hour delivery promise. Once cash hits, deliver something 10% better than you promised, an extra template, a bonus video, whatever. That tiny surprise turns first buyers into loud evangelists. Pause, draft your 1-page Google Doc MVP, and drop the link in the comments. I'll pick one and give live feedback in the next video. In Chapter 4, we'll transform your weekend cash into a 7-figure flywheel outsourcing, email engines, and the brutal $100,000 mistake Noah made scaling too soon. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the turning point from hustle to empire. Chapter 4. Scale to 7 figures. Your weekend cash is proof of concept. Scaling is turning that spark into a bonfire. Noah's playbook has 3 levers: systems, audience, partnerships, and 1 painful lesson that cost him $100K. Build Noah free systems. Every repetitive task is documented once and delegated forever. Example. After the first 3 AppSumo deals, Noah spent hours emailing license keys. He recorded a 5-minute Loom tutorial, hired a virtual assistant VA for $8 per hour, and never touched the keys again. The saved time was invested in higher impact partnerships that 10 times increased revenue over the next quarter. Grow an owned audience. Algorithm shifts can wipe your traffic overnight. Your email list is untouchable. Noah offered every buyer a double-your-deal bonus. Enter your email and get an extra software credit. List size jumped from 800 to 12,000 in 6 weeks. Each subsequent launch hit inboxes, not news feeds, compounding revenue without additional ad spend. Ignite partnerships and affiliates. Your product in someone else's pipeline is rocket fuel. Noah pitched the creators with this line: earn 75% commission on a deal your audience already begs for, with zero support required. Result: affiliates drove 40% of AppSumo's first-year revenue, and the brand piggybacked on their trust. The $100,000 faceplant. Success bred ego. Noah hired a full dev team before revenue justified it. Payroll ballooned, profits bled. The fix? Fire half the code projects, refocus on one core metric: profit per email send. Within 2 months, margins snapped back and growth resumed. Moral: add people only when a process is overflowing, never to look bigger. The grand finale, your rapid-fire takeaways, plus a silent killer most founders overlook that can sink everything you've built. Smash like if this chapter lit a fire, and keep watching. Your 7-figure blueprint is 1 minute away. What if I told you there's a single blind spot that silently drains most new businesses before they break even? A flaw that cost Noah Kagan $250,000 in lost sales, and it has nothing to do with marketing or product. In 60 seconds, I'll show you exactly how to spot that leak in your project and seal it before the weekend ends. But first, I need your input. Which scaling lever, systems, audience, or partnerships feels like your weakest link right now? Drop an S, A, or P in the comments and tell me why. Your answer could shape our next deep dive video. That's the $1 Million Weekend in 4 moves. Start and ask, silence fear with action and bold questions. Problem Blitz, score real-world pain, not fantasy ideas. Minimum valuable offer, sell the tiniest fix and over-deliver. Scale levers, automate, own your list, partner for reach. Your challenge: pick a problem tonight, run the Blitz, and collect a single dollar before Monday. Screenshot your first sale, tag me on socials, and I'll shout out the best wins next week. If today's playbook lit a fire, hit subscribe and ring the bell so YouTube tells you when chapter-level deep dives drop, and share this with that friend who's waiting for the perfect moment. Their moment is 48 hours away. Want a step-by-step framework for testing, measuring, and iterating your idea past the weekend? Grab the Lean Startup by Eric Ries. It's the ultimate companion to Noah's Sprint, showing you how to turn early traction into a repeatable growth engine. The link to our summary is in the description. Now close the laptop and open the clock. Your countdown to 7 figures starts now.